let's say I was given the following information about a line, and I was asked to write an equation in slope-intercept form for each of these lines. Okay, so for each problem, I'm given the y-intercept and the slope, which are the only two pieces of information I need to write an equation in slope-intercept form. Here is our slope-intercept form right here. Slope-intercept form. It always has this general look to it. So M is always going to be our slope, and then B is always going to be our y-intercept. So all we have to do when we're given those two pieces of information is we have to plug in the slope right here next to the x, and then the y-intercept is going to be the constant, or the number by itself. So here we go. Number one, I've got y equals, my slope is 3/2, so M, I'm going to replace M with 3/2. So 3/2 times x plus B. B is our y-intercept, which is -2. So I'm going to say plus -2. And that is my slope-intercept form. Notice this is my M, and this is my B. Okay, next I'm given a problem that has a y-intercept of 8 and a slope of 1. So we're going to do the same general form. Y equals my M, or my slope, is 1. So rather than putting 1x, well, I'll put 1x to start. And then plus B, my y-intercept is 8. So I'm going to say plus 8. And rather than putting 1x, I can just put x, since 1x and x mean the same thing. So I'm going to rewrite it like this. Okay, and again, 1, even though you can't see it, is my slope, and 8 is my y-intercept. Okay, next example, I have a slope of y-intercept of 1/3 and a slope of 0. So here we go. Y equals M, which is my slope, which is 0. So 0 times x plus my y-intercept, which is 1/3. Now 0 times x, 0 times anything, is 0. So I'm just going to leave that part out, and I'm going to make this y equals 1/3. Which, if I were to graph that, it would form a horizontal line at positive 1/3. Okay, lastly, we've got a y-intercept of 0 and a slope of -12. So, y equals m times x, so mx. M is my slope. My slope is -12. So this is going to be -12x plus my y-intercept, which is 0. Now, I could keep that plus 0 there, but it's not really doing anything, so I'm just going to leave it off. Y equals -12x would be my final answer. Okay, that's how you write equations in slope-intercept form.